Well, welcome back to the Mean Machine Snowmobile Shop. So in the last video, guys, we got our bottom end together, which is sitting right here on the bench. And we're going to put the stator and flywheel in this, and then we're going to take a look at the cylinder. So let's jump right into it. Okay, guys, so I've already put the stator in right now. And there's a timing mark, guys, if you can see. The timing mark is right here, okay? So, on most of these, the timing mark goes right pretty much center of the bolt right here, okay? And, you know, you can shoot it with a light if you want to. There are different, you know, you can advance your timing in these a little bit. I'm not going to get into that, but for the most part, this is where you're going to set it. Now, if you have a motor and the stator and flywheel is in it, then you want to set your timing marks. You know, you can just take your screwdriver and punch it. This one here has already been done. This is where it's going to be set for this one here. So I'm going to tighten this up, guys, and then we're going to put our flywheel on. Now, usually they come with a Phillips, and hopefully you can see this. All right, that ain't going nowhere. All right, so that's as simple as it gets, okay? Bring it right in so you can see it. Our mark is right where it's supposed to be. We're looking pretty snazzy. Okay, guys, so I'm going to set you up here because it's kind of hard. And again, here I am banging you guys around. There we go. Okay. So, now... This is our flywheel, and there's a keyway right here. So what I like to do is basically, I call it, you know, bring it up on top dead center. So you know that this has to go in square. Now, I'm going to turn away from you guys for a minute because I have to be able to see it. See if I can turn you guys up. There we go. All right. I have to have my old man glasses on because you can't really see. That's not on. Why is that not on? Should be on. Oh, because that key come out. That's why. Okay, guys, well, I got to get a pair of pliers and pull it out. Okay, guys, so, yeah, that turned out to be a little bit more than what I thought. The key was up in there, but I got it out, and I got it pushed in there. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, really, guys. I don't know why. I'm just not working today for me for some reason. Okay, so I'm not going to torque the nut right now, but you torque that to 60 foot-pounds, okay? And I just want to make sure that I mentioned, too, on the block. I didn't mention it in the last video, but, guys, you want to torque your bottom bolts to 18 foot-pounds. And if you go back and watch the video, you'll see where I put the L-thread. Torque those to 24 foot-pounds, okay? Not inch pounds, but foot pounds. Okay, so now I'm going to set you guys back over here. Okay, now you see this rubber piece right here, which shouldn't be a problem putting in. But sometimes they can go in hard. I just want to be difficult, so But the best thing to do, guys, is to put them in, push the whole thing through when you push your plugs in. Okay, if you can see that. Yeah, you can. So push your plugs in. Push your rubber through, then you can just squash it right in there, and it will roll right in. So, hopefully you guys can see that. I'm not in the way. And forgive me, guys. I'm not a videographer. I'm still, basically in the learning process here. But stick with me. I'll get better. I'm sure. It's like anything. Hopefully you guys can see that. I think we got it too. Pretty sure we do. Yeah, okay. So our rubber seal is in, and that's very important, guys. You want to make sure you do that, okay? Because that keeps all the dirt and crap out of there, or any shavings or something that you might pick up, or snowmobiles, you know how it goes, okay? So that's our stator and flywheel, all right? So, like I said, this isn't torque, but you're going to torque that to 60 foot-pounds. All right, so we definitely are gaining, guys. I'll turn this back around. Well, guys, I'm struggling awful. I shouldn't be struggling this hard, but I am. Get rid of that. Alright, here we go. There we go. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the cylinder. Okay, so this is a 488 cylinder. Alright, I've already mic'd it up and everything, and it's a good cylinder. Where this is going to be for a race application, probably clean these ports up a little bit, and yeah. So what we got to do, guys, okay, is we have to delete the oil injection. All right, so I'm going to get this set up so we can pull this out. Okay, guys, so all you got to do, really, I'm using channel locks, vice grips. You can use channel locks. Just work it out. Well, that's how quick it is, okay? Gonna tap this out to 5/16, okay? And I'll show you why. It's pretty basic, so. And you can do it a couple different ways. Actually, you can JB weld it too, or you can fill it with anything you want. I just use 5/16. I know guys that JB weld it. I know guys that they'll make something to force it in there. So that's perfect. I think we got a 5/16 right here somewhere. Alright guys, I gotta go find a bolt. Alrighty guys, so we got a bolt, and it's going in, obviously really nice. So this is all I do. I just put a 5/16 bolt in it, and yeah, it's pretty basic. You just keep running it down. Whoop. So you fill that hole, because if you don't, the cylinder's going to suck air. And you don't want that. We're getting close. Don't run the bolt right out into the port. Yeah, okay, that's sufficient. So guys, that's it. That's all you do, okay? I'm going to spare you me cutting this off. But that's it. That's basic. You just drill, tap it out to 5/16. Run your bolt down in. You can do it. I'm just going to cut mine off with a wheel and be done with it. But however you want to do that, I'm going to leave that up to you guys. That's just how I do it. I just run it in and I cut it. Okay, guys, so it's all in, cut off. Now, we'll set it on the... Now you can see where that's basically flush. That's what I'm talking about. So you want to make sure you get that filled up. And it's just so that it doesn't suck air. That's it. That's all it's for. So guys, our motor is really starting to take shape. Our bottom end's done. Our flywheel's on. We plugged off the oil injection. Now it's going to be cylinder work. So in the next video, guys, we're going to we'll do a little touch up on the ports. I'm not really going to get into the porting part of it because, well, for one, guys, to be honest with you, as this is a race engine, there's a few race secrets and trade secrets that have to be kept. But I will show you the process, sort of. I'm sorry to say that, but I can't really show that porting part of it. You can look it up. There's plenty of guys out here on YouTube that are doing it. And, I'm just going to say that it might not... What I do to my motor, because there's guys that race with me that... I just can't give those secrets away. I hope you guys will understand that. But we got to clean the cylinder up. I've already honed the cylinder. The cylinder is really nice. So, okay, guys, basically, we're getting close. Now, I'm going to show you a little sneak peek of something. Okay, so, this is going to be a free air, obviously. Now, we started out with a liquid bottom end. Now, you can use a 488 bottom end. I know guys that have done it, but then you got to run all the fan stuff out here. And, well, just, heads up. The free airs, you'll be able to turn them a little harder on your RPMs. I don't believe this is a head I'm going to use on this particular motor. There's actually another head that I am going to get for this, but I kind of wanted to show you. Now, that head is off a 250 Trail Boss / the 250 Cyclone Polaris. You can pick them up really reasonable on eBay or your local, possibly junkyard that has them. There's a pile of them out there. You can get one, and if anybody has any trouble, I can look them up for you, and I can leave a link. There's eBay. You type in 250 Trail Boss cylinder head or Cyclone head, and there'll be piles of them pop up. And you can, usually buy them between, I think I paid like $10 for this one. You can get them from that to right up, sky's the limit, I suppose. But, so guys, I just kind of wanted to give you an idea. We're getting there. I mean, guys, we're getting there. It's looking pretty good. My brother has the rewind for this that he picked up for me. And, yeah. And I do have the piston and stuff already. So, guys, we're getting there. I just kind of wanted to give you a little quick shot of this. Okay, guys, so it's getting fun. And not that it isn't fun from the beginning, but... there's a lot of little things you got to do, and if you've been following along, you know what I'm talking about. So we're there, we're getting there. It's fun, as far as to look at to see what That's why I wanted to show you, kind of what the end result can be. And I know guys that use the big heads, and I've actually used them myself. I've even cut them down to make them, more uniform with a cylinder. The sky's the limit, and I want you guys to get creative. And, drop me a comment if you guys are building one or gonna build one. If you have any questions, I'll do everything, as I say, out to help you or to, give you some, extra pointers if you're not quite understanding something. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in and hanging out with the shop with me today. As I always say, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and may God bless.